Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Y.T.C Scooter Vlogs. So we on the 150cc, the Ice Bear Hawkeye, out here at 6 a.m. in the morning on January 21st, 2024. Got a couple errands to do at this early hour. Anybody that's been following my channel, you guys already know that I like to get out here early in the morning and ride around. I don't like riding in congested traffic. Trying to put down the face shield, man. My face freezing off a little bit. I've been wanting to come to this church. It's called the Harvest Church. Not too far away from where I live. But I believe, man, my belief is your church could be anywhere, man. It could be at home, you know? Be anywhere, man, as long as you're communicating. Well, I don't want to turn this into a religious channel, but yeah, man, we'll keep it on scooter topic. Alright, man. We on the main strip now. Landmark, man, that's been a 7-Eleven for the longest time. Just this past 6 months I noticed, it could have been this last year, but I've noticed it changed names. I hate seeing that. Stores that I've known to be a store name all my years of being out here, then they go out of business and it goes to somebody else. But the one, there's a National Market, it was family owned. Everybody in that store was family related, and it was passed down, like it was owned by his mom and dad when they passed. So the son, he got his wife involved, got his kids involved, and then he hired a couple employees. And it was, you know, there's a market that everybody really hate to see go, man. They kept it old school, not like all updated like these new markets. It was one of those where they'll know your name, you know. Just, you really don't see those kind of markets no more, man. Like back in the olden days where they call you by your name and how's the family doing, and haven't seen you in a while, you know, you've been sick or something. But yeah, they finally went out of business, man. I like their sign. It says, "Hey guys, thank you for all your loyal business throughout the years. We've gone for a long fishing trip." We're gone for a long fishing trip. If we don't come back, we miss you guys. Yeah, man, that cracked me up. Their sign says, "Yeah, we off on a long fishing trip now." They're going to enjoy their life now. They retired, you know. All right, so I got to go to Save Mart this morning. They open at 6. It's a little after 6. I'll see you guys on the way out right now. What's up, YouTube? We're doing our return trip right now. Are we recording? Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 cops in this area right here. must be doing some kind of sweep. I noticed one went to Starbucks. I really want to put on my new carburetor this morning. This one, just to let you guys know, it's a little faulty, man. It's missing a piece. I bought it off Amazon, another dud. Yeah, I should be able to fix it up with other pieces from other carburetors, but I just made them refund me one. This one is pushing about 30. I first thought it was the air-fuel mixer, or like the air-fuel ratio that was off. Maybe a bigger jet, and then found the problem out, man. It is that where you hook up the throttle to, you know, the throttle, it hooks up to the carburetor, and right above it there's a little diaphragm with the nipple that a vac line goes onto, and that thing right there was it wasn't drilled open. So I went ahead and took off the cap and looked inside of it. It had no guts in there. It's all hollow. Normally it's supposed to have what is it, like a little diaphragm with the spring on top of it to push down on it. Didn't have that. So I just put it together, man, and I found out what happens when you ride a scooter without that. It takes away your top speed. I guess so, man. I don't know. I thought that thing was supposed to be to control your backfire. But yeah, I got a brand new carburetor that already touched down at the house. It's supposed to be raining real hard. As you can tell, it just did last night. We got very light sprinkles right now. I like to acknowledge the homeless, man. I always, when I see some homeless people out there, I normally beat, man, and wave hi to them, you know? So yeah, we went a little shopping right now. I saved more, guys. Got about 15 cans of dog food and big old thing of some orange juice citrus punch. I got them in my saddlebags. That's what saddlebags are good for, man. I don't need my bucket seat, guys. I really don't have any room besides to put a hat, my gloves. I carry all this extra emergency equipment with me. A lot of times, like, what I really want to do though, man, is this. I want to go through all my sockets that I carry, because you really don't need all those sockets, man. All you need is your 8mm, your 10mm. You need your screwdrivers, your pliers, of course, a couple of those tie down, what are they called, man? Zip ties. But I got a lot of little sockets, a lot of big sockets, and that's the most of the weight right there. And I'm like, why do I carry all these sockets, man? So what I want to do is come out to my scooter, and like, even for my my wheel. One time I was out and about, and my wheel bolt came loose, my back wheel. I was feeling my back wheel feeling a little wobbly, and I pulled over, thank God. And when I did, I was like, man, can you imagine if I continued down that road? That thing was unthreading itself, finger loose, you know? I was like, man, I got my zip gun out, my, what I mean by zip gun, sometimes I call it zip gun, impact gun, but I put that baby on there nice and tight. If I didn't have that, I would use Loctite, the blue one, but, impact, man, it gets it nice and tight. You don't need that. You can tell everything's really nice and wet out here, guys. This road right here looks slipperier than heck. Probably is. go through the water puddle right here. No, I don't want that car that's trying to come out thinking I'm just goofing off. Can't help it, man, the little boy in me. Stuff like that is stuff, when I was a kid I would do stuff like that on my bicycle, picturing that like if I had a motorcycle or something, you know, put my feet up, go through the water puddles. How many of you guys as a kid on a mountain bike or BMX got a clothespin off of your mom's clothesline and put on a like a playing card to hit your spokes and make it sound like a dirt bike? I'm guilty of that. That's something I did. When I grew up, man, I keep it real, man, we were a low budget family, you know, but hey, we lived out in the cuts, man. Life was nice, you know. One thing about that, man, mom and pops, they always made sure to acknowledge our birthdays. And you know, I had a BB gun. I thought the world of that when I received my BB gun. And then I went in a hunting dog, because we lived out there in the woods, basically out there in the orchards. And your neighbors is not like right here, one here, one here. You got a whole half a mile or more before your next neighbor. So your house would be here, then there'll be orchard field, a neighbor's house. So I would play in the orchards a lot. I would go out there with my BB gun, and I would see squirrels, and yeah, I wasn't able to shoot no squirrel, but as a kid I did like shooting birds and you know, wildlife or little game like birds, squirrels. No cats or nothing, hell no. But as a grown-up, I'm against that now, man. I feel bad for all the little creatures I've killed just for target practice. I believe if you ain't going to eat it, don't kill it, man. If you ain't doing it for being hungry, don't do it for the sport, man. If you got a refrigerator full of food, and if you just got food, period, man, you ain't hungry, and you're just out there trying to see if you can hit something, put out a target or something. No reason to end one of God's creatures' lives, man. But yeah, every time I see one of those on YouTube, I just put not interested on it, or don't recommend or something. Can't stand watching that kind of stuff on YouTube. We're just literally right now cruising around for fun, guys. See that big old, I always said it in a lot of videos, but that big old, I want to call it a dog food building. It's got the diamond on one side of the building. It's the diamond emblem of Diamond Dog Food. So I guess I got some local friends, so I'm going to reach out to them right now. Hey, Greg and Susan, what is that building for, man? What's the name of that building? What's the purpose of that building? It's right here by, well, I'm not at G Street. G Street's on the other side of the tracks. But that is right along the railroad tracks, right on Golden State, off of Golden State. Spooky looking building though, man. You walk by that thing at nighttime or even at this hour, it looks spooky, like haunted. Let's see. So basically that's, see what I mean about the, I don't know if you guys can see from afar right here, but that's the Diamond Dog Food. It shows Diamond Dog Food on this side. It's all just dirt area by the railroad tracks. Weird haunted looking building right there. Haunted looking building, I should say. Alright. Anyhow, guys, man, sorry I didn't upload for the last 12-14 days. I finally fixed that problem with my clutch. Every takeoff from a stop sign like this, on my last two previous videos, I was complaining my clutch was shuddering a lot, shaking. It was just, so it was a brand new clutch, not even 30 days old, And I bought a new clutch. It came. I should have asked for a replacement, but yeah, man, at that time I didn't know if it was the clutch or what was going on, so I didn't ask for the replacement, man. So I bought a brand new clutch and took it off, put it on, and shuddering went away, man. Put on a brand new belt, and I did try different belts, brand new belt with that other clutch, and it wasn't, a lot of people were giving me good advice, like sand the pads, but it was a brand new clutch, guys. Brand new clutch, no reason to sand the pads, but to be honest, I did anyways. I was like, what was going on with this clutch? It didn't look warped or nothing, you know. The only thing I could say, it was really easy to pull in with your fingers. So I was thinking the top, the nut wasn't all the way screwed in or something, I don't know. But I didn't investigate it anymore. I got it in my spare bucket. I wrote on there defect, but it's good for parts. You know, you always got to have your part bucket. Well, guys, here comes the end of the video, man. Finally get to go through a water puddle. Yeah. I'll show you guys what I'm working with. I got the saddlebags on this morning. All this dog food here. Citrus orange juice with a couple cans of dog food and more dog food. So ready to take this here home, and ain't got nothing else planned to do today. So this will be my ride for the day. With that being said, thank you guys for watching GY6 Scooter Vlog. This is Kev. Everybody have a blessed day. And God willing, man, I'll see you guys on the next one. Everybody have a good day. Peace, man.